Hello everybody, welcome back to the Parker Podcast. Today we're going to be spreading Christmas cheer
from
all around. In the Parker Podcast studio today, I'm wearing a Santa hat, Creighton's wearing a happy face.
Because I have a huge noggin, I can't fit it. Oh.
Yeah, you do have a big old bean head. With lots of candy canes and sugar plums.
Lots of sugar plums danced around in my head.
Get them out of there! Because today we're talking about the realest mother effer around, Santa Claus. Hucking.
Don't tell me you still believe in Santa Claus, Parker.
I mean, who doesn't? I bet that dang-done Scrooge Ben Gasser believes in him. I do.
Parker?
Yeah?
I gotta be honest with you.
You're gay?
That too, but also...
Okay.
Santa ain't real. He ain't real.
You wrong. And I got all the facts
You gonna
to prove
cry?
it.
You gonna cry?
No. I got all the facts. I wrote them down. I wrote them down. I scrolled them down. I put it on a piece of paper. Right here.
Show me the paper.
I got about... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. That amount of articles, an unspecified amount. We have photos, real photos.
Wait.
Proof that
Okay.
Santa is real. One where Santa actually visited the Central Times office.
It's obviously edited, I think. There's no chance.
You're a liar.
Not a chance!
We're gonna prove to our beautiful, amazing, jolly, holly listeners today that Santa is real and it ain't just a hoax. Welcome to the Parker Podcast Santa Conspiracy. I love you.
Santa Conspiracy Edition.
Thank you. Hey Keaton, I bet you didn't know Santa had an origin.
I thought somebody just made him up.
No.
Oh.
He was a real guy, the realest mother effer around! I said that in the intro, but it still holds true. Now these people at thearchaeologist.com, I didn't want to do the work, so they did it for me. They have the origin right here on display for us. I'm gonna dumb it down because this would be like an hour-long podcast. Saint Igos Nikolaos was a Christian bishop from the ancient Lycian seaport city of Patara. Well, he was from Myra, near there. It's another city. This is all the way back in 270 BC, back in them dang old ancient Roman times.
Really?
Yeah. The dude first became a priest, then a bishop. He's a holy dude. But then he became a patron saint. Not of just one thing, of like a bajillion things. I don't think I even have all of them written down, but many of them were pretty cool, and here's some of them. It includes sailors, merchants, archers, thieves who are penitent, prostitutes, brewers, pawnbrokers, singles, and students. But he's most well known for being the patron saint of children.
Of children and prostitutes at the same time.
That's
I think
pretty
this guy's
cool.
a little sketchy.
Not sketchy, he's jolly and holly and holy. Moly, he's awesome! Anyway, on to the prostitute part, because that's actually pretty interesting. Tell us about that one story example with the dowries.
Oh, the dowry story. I read it the first time last night because
On Reddit.
I read it on Reddit and I had to write it on down.
Yes.
The story tells the legend of a poor man with 3 daughters who had no dowry, putting them at risk for a life of servitude or worse.
Oh no!
So Parker, what exactly is a dowry? I don't really know.
Oh, dowries. One needs a dowry to give to their husband. If they do not have a dowry, they are at risk of serving a life of servitude.
like I said.
Or worse, prostitution! St. Nicholas, he didn't want that to happen, so what did he do, Keaton?
On 3 separate occasions,
3?
3 times, he tossed a bag of gold into their home,
Whoa.
ensuring that each daughter had a dowry.
How'd he do it?
Some claim that he threw it through the window, while others say he threw it down the chimney, landing into their stockings that were hung by the fire.
What?
Yeah.
This is some really cool stuff. Are you starting to believe in Santa now?
Nah.
Oh no! Why? Oh, but guess what? All these other countries around were definitely believing, because they made their own versions of Santa. The Dutch especially, with Sinterklaas. They have like a specific day on the 6th to commemorate St. Igos Nicholas's death. I totally said his name right. They love him, and everybody else is like getting all Christmas and cheery about St. Igos Nicholas because of his present giving, his cheeriness, his jolliness. So they're like, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna make my own. So like, England, they made Father Christmas. Russia, they made Father Frost. Italy made the coolest one around, La Befana, the Christmas witch. He rides around on a broomstick. It's pretty cool. Michaelis from Central Europe, them dang-done mischievous Yule lads causing havoc all around. They're from Iceland. Just Santa Claus and Krampus, I said that right. They're from Germany. Krampus is pretty cool. He's always punishing those who deserve it. I bet he'll punish you, Creed, if you don't start believing. Yeah. I'm gonna say this wrong, but Joulupukki from Finland? He's pretty cool. They also have Lapland, home of the Santa, originally where... I don't know if Santa really lives there. I'm sorry, guys. I think that's just a marketing stunt.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to live in the North Pole, Parker.
Yeah, because that's like around Finland and Norway and Sweden, somewhere like in between there. Here at the Parker Podcast, we don't give full, like, descriptive evidence and facts. But there's like a million more Santas that I totally don't want to do all the research on, sorry. Anyway, Cretan. Them Dutch, they wanted to come all the way to the New World, the Americas, to spread the Christmas cheer of St. Igos Nicholas.
The spirit and jolliness and loving and all those feelings for Christmas.
Us Americanos, we want our Christmas traditions. We want to celebrate something other than the birth of Jesus. Not that that isn't cool and all, but I believe in Santa more than Jesus. What about you, Keaton? Don't bring that up. This is a Parker Podcast. We are, like, neutral. So, in New York, in the early 19th century, some dude wrote the first lithographic book called The Friend of Children. It contained a story about Santa Claus, and it's estimated to be the first story about St. Nicholas coming to visit children on Christmas Eve. The night before Christmas, or a visit from St. Nicholas, also came into fruition, and that spread more St. Nicholas cheer into America.
I mean, I'm a Christmas lover. I'm no Santa believer, but I've always loved A Night Before Christmas. It's a fantastic
Can you recite
story.
the whole poem?
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, and not even a mouse.
Go on.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, with hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Anyway, tell them about Lapland.
So, Korvan Tunturi in Lapland.
He said that right. He's actually...
I'm actually from there.
Yeah, he's from the Netherlands.
Which was established as the village of Santa Claus, the official village of Santa Claus,
Maybe
in 1927.
He moved there.
He probably just decided to live there instead.
Yeah.
That is, if he was real.
Oh wait, Lapland's in Finland. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Not only am I spreading Christmas cheer, I'm also spreading misinformation. Go on.
So this official village of Santa Claus was first used by the Finnish for tourism in the early 1980s. The rest was taken over by the newspapers that reproduced the legend, while Coca-Cola, with its well-known advertisement, put the final touch. The image of Santa Claus with the red uniform, the white beard, and the red rosy cheeks was finally made by this American advertising company. He's fake.
No, they just made him more known. He was real, and they just wanted to prove it by selling you Coke with his image.
See, I don't think Santa would have approved of that if he was even real.
Santa likes Coca-Cola. He drinks it every day. That's why he's such a fat ass.
Aww.
I'm sorry. Anyway, we got some awesome articles, or at least I do, proving that Santa's real, from very credible sources that'll totally tell PM to shut it.
No!
Get ready, folks.
On a scale of 1 to interesting, how interesting is Santa Claus?
He's pretty dang interesting, and the people at IFL Science, think that he's so interesting that he's real, and the way that he thinks he's... It's stupid, it's dumb, it's really stupid!
Finally, you're agreeing with me.
This is one thing I may agree upon, because they say, the way that you might visit every home in one night may be possible. Some guy named Tapia Takaki explained that it just requires that Santa be a superstition of quantum states. In other words, a collection of Santas diffused all across the planet. Once we know Santa obeys quantum rules rather than physical ones, it makes a lot more sense why we've never seen him in person. So you could be like quantum physics, it's like diffused all around the globe.
Oh my
It's stupid.
God, this is so boring and stupid.
Don't worry, they also have a philosophy. If Santa doesn't exist, that means there's a huge conspiracy that's being willfully upheld by billions of people across the globe. What do you think about that, stupid head?
Well, you didn't have
Do
to
you
call
think
me
that many people would lie about Santa being real? I'm not lying.
Are you sure?
I'm twiddling my eyelashes right now.
I think they probably are lying, but it does raise a good point.
It does.
Why would so many people lie about that?
I don't know, but I even have a better point by the most credible source of all, emailsanta.com, where Santa's grumpiest elf has 8 different reasons why Santa is absolutely real. Number 1. Mrs. Santa would be very upset if Santa was not real. What do you think about that one, Korean?
I think Santa Claus is probably divorced.
Why?
Because he smells like whiskey.
No, he smells like Coca-Cola.
He's drinking Coca-Cola mixed with codeine cough syrup.
Damn. Number 2. If you could feel Santa, then he must be real. Do you feel Santa inside of you right now?
I can feel his warmth.
Then he must be real. Number 3. The Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus case. You remember that newspaper incident?
No.
Where little Virginia wrote a letter to the newspaper and was like, "Is Santa real? My daddy said if something about the sun, it must be true," and never mind, that was dumb. Number 4. Christmas costs too much without Santa. How would anybody afford all these gifts and stuff?
Because the parents buy them.
No! Occam's razor. How about that?
Occam's razor says that the simplest answer is more than likely the true answer.
Yeah,
and
it's
I feel
always
like
simple.
The simplest
No,
answer.
Santa doing it all is way more simpler.
That
Shut up. No! Number 6. There's no Santa greater than the Santa Claus.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Number 7. You just can't prove Santa doesn't exist!
I can.
How?
Because my mom bought my presents. It's my mom.
What? What? Number 8, just believe. How do you like that?
I'm sorry.
Why?
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't believe.
TheGuardian.com just said the same stupid quantum physics garbage. Central Times. Guess what, Keaton? This guy at Central Times just said, Santa is simply a title passed on through many generations. What do you think about that? Do you think Saint Igos Nikolaos passed down his title to somebody else?
I mean, I guess that'd make sense, but then, like...
BAM!
How does that prove anything?
Santa's real.
How does that prove that?
He's just real.
Okay.
Okay. Guess what? Also, at Central Times office, Santa had just stopped by to ask everybody what gifts they wanted there. The article writer, he asked for some bees. But he also managed to snap a picture of Santa by hiding his freaking phone in his pocket. Look at this photo right here. That is literally Santa Claus.
Oh my god, am I supposed to really think this picture's real?
Hopefully Santa doesn't see that photo and use a strong, forceful spirit to force him to remove it. Quoted in the article.
Also, like... Why does he not have a shadow?
Santa's magical.
Okay.
Got anything on that stupid? Okay, last resort, even though you're totally believing in Santa, look at these real photos. What do you think about that? That is literally Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Looks like someone took a marker up to his nose on a freaking Photoshop.
No, there's even like an arrow and a circle pointing him out. That must be real. I'm sorry.
You can't be this stupid, Parker.
I'm smart. Ben will give me an A. Okay, look at this. Santa is literally scuba diving.
Why is he wearing his suit in the water?
Have you ever seen Santa not wear his suit? Like,
have you ever seen Santa, period?
Yeah.
What?
He came to my bedroom at nighttime. It's special. Mind your own beeswax. Santa's reindeer. They're literally flying. Caught on cam.
Again.
Candid.
No shadows.
What are you talking about? There's literally shadows.
There's no shadows.
Man, shut up. Okay, literally that is Santa in the sky right there. That is his sleigh.
Yeah, I can... Wait. Why is he there twice?
Quantum physics. Get on, lib. Okay,
Okay, wait.
Ignore that one, ignore that one, ignore that one.
No, I think that one might be real.
No.
Oh, that one's gotta be real.
Maybe. I'm starting to believe in Bigfoot now. Santa's reindeer in Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
Hold on. That is like just like the same reindeer from before edited onto a different picture.
Obviously Santa's reindeer are gonna look the same no matter where they are, dumbhead.
It's literally the exact same picture.
Okay. Santa Claus at Burger King. He's literally getting a burger.
Okay, Epic Santa.
Wait, well, I don't think that one's real. Like, who goes to Burger King?
That's a good point. Did he really have a hankering for a Whopper?
Nobody does. That Santa's fake.
Okay, the Loch Ness Monster is not real.
Okay.
Get that out of here.
I'm kind of wavering here. But wait! This is one last chance, Cretan. I made an appointment. Just for you. To prove that Santa is real.
Nah, the sleigh riding's crazy.
I would sleigh ride Santa every day, all day. 24/7, 365.
Why would you do that?
Who's that at the door? Do you hear those sleigh bells?
No.
Post-editing, they'll be there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go see. Okay, welcome guys. We got the guy here. The real thing. The Santa Claus. He's real, Keaton. I told you.
I'll say I didn't believe this whole time, but now that he's here,
Even
right
after
in front of my eyes,
all
I
those
think
real photos that we reviewed, all those articles about quantum physics and just believing. I believed. I manifested him. He appeared.
you're right. He brought us some gifts too.
What do you want to say to all those listeners of the Parker Podcast who might not believe in you?
Well, just remember, the spirit of the season is always with everybody.
Yeah.
It is.
Agree.
And if you don't believe in Santa Claus, that's your belief.
I know one Scrooge Ben Gasser. He does not believe in Santa Claus.
Well, whether we call him a Scrooge or not, he is still on the nice list.
He's a nice guy.
And he is loved by his friends and his family. And that's the other thing. We've
Yes,
always
and
got to know
students.
that this time of year, we got to love and appreciate everybody. I mean, you think it could be crazy, hectic with the season that is happening, Christmas and all that. But just remember one thing. Family is forever, and friends last a lifetime.
Yes.
Thank you, Simon.
And,
Santa.
coming here and seeing you two young boys this morning and saying that you have people that don't believe in Santa Claus. Well, if you don't believe in Santa Claus,
I mean, what's wrong with you?
yeah.
He's right here.
Yeah, and that's pretty much putting it right to the point.
We're putting it down here at the Parker Podcast.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just because you don't see doesn't mean you can't believe.
Yeah.
You don't see the Easter Bunny, but you know he's out there every time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cupid, the leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day,
Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
Big.
Tooth Fairy.
Even the
Tooth Fairy.
13 Yule lads, too.
Yes.
They're causing mischief all around.
Yeah. But I tell you, Krampus, he's a nice guy.
Yes.
Don't think any other. He is an actual good friend of mine, and we have lunch quite often.
He only punishes those who deserve it. Man.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!